There's a new Deep Fear TAS, but that has to be nose booster. It doesn't look like it. You guys know this map, right? Deep Fear. I hope we're not so far into Trackmania that people have forgotten Deep Fear. This is the longest and most difficult TMNF full speed map. It is very hard to complete even once, as each checkpoint is 1 minute long. And some of them are well, the first one here is unrespawnable. But yeah, it can take hours to complete for your first run, and Mudda did it in under 10 minutes. That's like the human limit. This run is a 9:11. So that is 40 seconds ahead of the human world record. Just doing rambug speed slide, rambug speed slide. And there are quite a lot of tricks on this map to go even faster. But yeah, it's just an exercise in snowballing speed. In each segment, they're gonna be like 50 speed ahead of the human world record. And that's gonna make them able to do things like a nosedive here and be even faster. Lord Almighty. I thought we were gonna see nose boost, but they're driving the car as normal, which I love to see. You see the inputs are going mad though. Here, they need to get a huge bug to reduce airtime. They're way too fast. Pop the wheel, roof hit to land clean. That is so fast. So much smarter. Then just jumping. Airtime is the enemy. Time spent on the ground, we can accelerate. And especially speed slide. Edge clip to jump lower here, okay. It's good humanly, by the way, to reach that checkpoint in under 2 minutes. They were there at 1:52. Oh my. They just overjumped this entire block, yeah. All the way up. You're supposed to land on the road that they just skipped and jump with the booster. Here the speed kind of resets down to 500. You expect that. And then there's this really hard speed check usually. This next jump here, but they have a huge ram. And you gotta land at the start of this downhill to be fast enough. They do that, yeah. This is starting to not make so much sense for me. I'm trying to commentate as I see it, but yeah. It's just fast, I don't know what you want me to say. And each task of this map we've thought has been perfect, but apparently it can still be improved by a lot. Plus 100 speed of the previous task. What even is that? Oh my god, this ramp cut. Unreal that that line's clean. Through the pillars, straight line. Made it. As if that's a surprise. Here, there's a backflip. I wonder if they're just gonna skip the backflip entirely. Like some trick, because the flip might be slower than some other roof hit. Nosedive, sure. Nosedive onto that, sure. This is where the backflip's at? Yeah, skipping it. Bit of a shame, they're too fast for flare. Alright, I remember a giga nosedive coming up. Okay, this one, sure. That's gonna be faster. But it's in the ground dirt part over here. One of the biggest airtime reductions you need. Where are we going? Throughout the stadium, 10-minute full speed map. Now more like a 9-minute full speed map. Here, pop the wheel to dive and land at the start of this one. And you just get like 100 more speed for this entire next part. It's flawless. I don't know how you would improve this further. This looks really, really insane. Even like a weird ram bug on those blocks. You shouldn't really be able to get one. But so far not really noticing too many new tricks. There's a couple of nosedives that the old TAS didn't have. I got 900 speed here. Yeah, staying on the ground here. This was a roof hit. But they rammed before they land even earlier. Wow. Onto the dirt. This is a very hard part humanly. Doesn't look hard at all. Wow. Just getting one of these bugs on the sides, guys, that doesn't destroy your run, but actually helps you is very rare. You don't really go on the sides because it's so easily gonna kill your run. They skipped an entire block there, that was new. 7.6 seconds ahead. Stalling on the car so that they get another nosedive. 10 more speed. This one is strange, but it lets them land early with a new speed slide meme bounce. Nah. Oh, that is a very nice detail. I want to see this one again. Sorry, I don't mean to stop. Nice to enjoy it all in its entirety, but look at this. This you could never do. To get an early landing, that's the only justification. Speed sliding throughout this, it's just on a level beyond what we could do. That clip to get a front wheel speed slide. How much speed do they have here? I mean, they have 800. I think humanly, I forget the numbers, but humanly was like 690. They're, yeah, about 100 speed ahead. Another cheeky little clip. There is a backflip here. They've skipped it somewhat in previous tasks. Yeah, they're doing things. Things are happening to the car. I don't even think the car knew it could move this way. Just like, oh, you could do that? Cool. I wish I remembered the speeds. I'd be able to give you guys way better input and like how insane the numbers they're reaching are. That's crazy. Speed sliding late there because they would be too fast otherwise. Here another roof hit. And they jump so far. Yeah, just fast. What's a speed slide? You see, anytime there's skid marks behind the car, it's faster basically. They overlap the skids, they keep the car sliding at a specific angle, and that builds speed. And they're doing it all throughout. And then in combination with that, they're reducing airtime by wobbling the car. So if you ever wonder what like perfect Trackmania full speed gameplay looks like, it's this. It's complete chaos. It looks so strange. Why is he not just driving straight line? But it's all this wobbling to reduce airtime and speed sliding. And speed sliding is even faster on only the front tire. So anytime they can land even more wobbly, they do it. Alright, the hardest jump on the map. Past the pillar. Huge bug. Nice. There was something they skipped here. I forget what. Maybe this one doesn't. Yeah, they skip one block there. Yeah, just unreal speed. Not much new in terms of like the tricks, but the ones they did find give them so much speed. Another one of those weird edge bugs. 780, okay. Yeah, I mean, sure, just casually way faster than you should be. I really forget the speed check you're trying to build for. Forget the number you needed. I think it was 710. And they had 750, so they did a barrel roll. What the hell? They spent 4 minutes speed sliding. They spent 3 minutes in the air. 6 minutes on the ground. Maximum speed lead was 105. 6 months effort. That is pretty crazy. The one time they had a plus 100 speed, I wonder if they I mean, did they skip an engine off here? Oh, that's not right. That's not right. Look at this, guys. I saw that number and I thought it was wrong, but they get a bug here. So this is crazy. They get a bug with the back wheel now. So now only one wheel is on the ground. That wheel is the right front wheel, and if you look, it is driving on the black line, which is not ending off. It's actually elevated above the ending off. So because they bug there, they're driving on the ground, accelerating over the ending off without getting it. That's why on the next checkpoint now, so they were 2.9 seconds ahead, but on the next checkpoint, 3.34 with 105 speed advantage. I didn't realize. Yeah, this is completely diabolical. This side ramp was diabolical, and then at next split, 4 seconds? 5? Yeah, so they gained, with that bug, they gained like 2 seconds total. That is pretty crazy, and there were more details like that, like the last flip was visually very stunning. Getting that without the wheels like bugging or anything like that, it's pretty nuts. Yeah, thank you for telling me about this. I didn't know that they made a new one. This is crazy. Jumping past everything. The ending looks strange, but they keep perfect speed. Like, they couldn't go much faster and still make it to the finish line. Who made it? This was made by Bice. So, it's only him. I thought it was a team of people. It's only him who did this. Guys, leave some comments. And instead of telling me, wow, that's crazy, that's so impressive, write a comment under his video. Insane stuff. But now I'm curious, like, he must have skipped more engine offs, right? Like, to such a... Oh yeah, this. I didn't even realize it. Why is he building so much speed here? Because he skips that engine off there. I knew there was something else. Yeah, okay. Plus 77 speed there. And saving like 3 seconds. Unreal stuff. That is pretty much all I have time for today. Thank you all for hanging out. Thank you all for watching. Have a great night. Take care, everybody. And thank you for watching. See you guys soon.